Most people think of this camera as a toy. Can this actually be used, really used, as a professional tool? And see that picture published in a magazine, full page. Well, let's find out. I used to take prisms, like these little plastic cubes, and put them in front of the lens and move them around to get effects, which this can do automatically. Here, all you have to do is choose the effect, turn the wheel, adjust the effect, and so that's what I did. So here's what I did for this. I photographed an artist, Sibylle Babelis, who just happens to be my wife. It was for a magazine portrait for Basque International. We shot in a forest with just one added light source, a Datolite D-LED 7, with a number 3 light stream reflector, easy to move around on any location. An artist's world is built around texture, atmosphere, and expression. And so I wanted to bring this camera, the kind you'd use at a party, into that space. The goal? To get one image that's good enough to run in print. And now the challenge. How do you coax emotion and nuance out of a camera with a sensor smaller than your little fingernail? I will admit it was a challenge. Let's do something with this in the background here. It's nice too, like that. Okay, straight up. Nice. No, like you were doing that. Was good. Shooting regular instant film, you get used to shooting slow, and that's what happens with this. You shoot slow. However, the thing was, I knew it was digital, and so I tried to shoot quick, but the camera wouldn't let me. I had to wait a bit between each press of the shutter. That was sometimes irritating, but the surprise was when I printed them. They were beautiful. Soft, yeah, but so what? They were intentional. This isn't about chasing sharpness, it's about chasing a feeling. You're not showing your subject the back of the screen, you're handing them a photograph. Well, you are first showing them the back of the screen before you print the image, unless you have a lot of film, which I did not. But the print is something real, something they can hold. What about the digital files? Honestly, they're not great. They are usable, but you need to do a little bit of work. I cleaned one up in Topaz, increasing the resolution, doing some gentle retouching in Photoshop. Oh, and by the way, I had to use the Restore Faces feature of Topaz. Honestly, it looked okay. I'm not sure I would want to do that often though. This whole process reminded me once when I was doing a shoot for Italian Marie Claire, and I pulled out an iPhone 5 and tried an app called Shake It Photo. It was just for fun. It was a little Polaroid app, and we used the picture. It was published. That wasn't about perfection either. It was about intention, atmosphere, and instinct. Just like this. So, can the Instax Wide Evo or Evo be used professionally? Well, I would not suggest it as your main tool. But as a sidekick, as an emotional spark, as an icebreaker, absolutely. It's for fun, but you could use it if you had to, as I did here. It gives you something most modern cameras don't. A print. For events, for backstage, for portraits where presence matters more than perfection, it works. And it opens doors. And because it doesn't look professional, you get away with a lot. But it is an addition, not a replacement to whatever you have, you're using, or probably used to use in the last 10 years. If you enjoyed this test, hit like, leave a comment and tell me, what's the weirdest or most low-tech gear you've ever used? For me, it's this Leica 6x6 semi-professional film camera that I made myself. Subscribe if you want more videos on cameras, techniques, and real creative experiments. I'll keep pushing the limits so you don't have to.